What's going on, everybody? It's just another day in the kitchen, back with another episode. In today's video, we're celebrating the 10th anniversary of Travis Scott's debut album, Rodeo, with a very special merch collection. Now, before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Strain Beats, who's been cooking up the beats for these videos, so make sure you guys check him out. And while you're here, you might as well drop a like and subscribe and join our free Discord to stay up to date with the latest and the greatest. Shout out to all of my chefs in there. Now, today's video is a special one as we celebrate the 10th anniversary of Travis Scott's debut album, Rodeo. And my God, am I getting old, because your boy has been around since the beginning. So without further ado, we will kick things off with the first item in this new Rodeo anniversary collection, which just so happens to be one of the most legendary pieces of Travis Scott merch, if not the most legendary, in the form of the Travis Scott action figure, which of course became iconic after being featured on the cover of Travis Scott's debut album, Rodeo, and has since climbed in value to be worth over thousands of dollars for the original. Now, with that said, the new and improved 2025 version will feature additional detailing, special edition packaging, and updated components to be revealed later, along with a custom USB component that actually features the full Rodeo album. Now, if you're interested in learning more about the original action figure and how it became the album cover for Rodeo, I'll go ahead and link one of my previous videos in the description. And despite this new action figure not shipping until 2026 and a retail price of $200, this is definitely my favorite piece in this new collection and is a must cop. Now, next up in this Rodeo anniversary drop, we've got some really cool special anniversary CDs, which actually include some bonus tracks such as Okay Alright and Never Catch Me. And as you guys can see from the back of the album art right here, it actually features a message from LaFlame, which reads, "No batteries required, just press play," before going on to list the special guest features on the album and a closing statement. "Welcome back to the Rodeo where anything can happen. 10 years later, still riding." So next up in this Rodeo drop, we'd see a special 10-year anniversary 2LP deluxe vinyl that'll cost you a cool $70 and actually features a limited edition orange disc vinyl, along with a distressed burlap sack, which you guys can see here, that totally adds to the whole Rodeo aesthetic. And with an advertised shipping time of 16 to 18 weeks, I can only hope and pray that these vinyls arrive a hell of a lot sooner than the special edition Utopia melted vinyl, because if you know, you know. Now, with that said, we'd see another special edition CD along with some more exclusive Rodeo vinyls, with this 90210 vinyl really hitting and speaking to me. And that would of course lead us into the first actual merch pieces in this collection, kicking things off with this Cowboy T1 that'll cost you a cool $55 and is advertised as shipping within 8 to 10 weeks. Now, while we're on the topic of the Cowboy T1, I wanted to share this is a super throwback to the original set of Rodeo merch. And shout out to my homie Rager Kicks, who has some of the original pieces, as you guys can see here, to really give you an idea of where the inspiration is coming from. And we'd also see another color variant of the Cowboy Tee. Now, next up, we see the first of a few collab pieces within this new Rodeo collection, as we see Travis team up with Cactus Plant Flea Market yet again for a really cool piece that's available for $85. And for those of you that don't know, is a really cool throwback, as it includes the $ and Travis Scott's name, which he used to rock before dropping it sometime between like 2015 and 2017. And next up, we've got another cool CPFM Cactus Jack collab piece in the form of this hoodie, which features a graphic that is a bit of a throwback to the Calvin peeing decal, which I think more so my 90s babies will likely remember. And we'd also see a t-shirt variant featuring those iconic puff print graphics, along with the CPFM collab hat that'll cost you a cool $60 and feature some embroidery. Now this next piece, being the Jim Joe whiteboard tee, is actually very interesting as it features a track list for Rodeo, and at the bottom there it mentions the song My Ex-Best Friend should have been included. And for another Easter egg, it also has the song Wasted featuring the artist King Cruel, which, as we know, didn't happen on the official version, so it makes you wonder just what else could have been scrapped from Travis's iconic album. And for $55, I think this is a really cool piece. Now, as far as these next two pieces, they're a bit thematically similar in the sense that they both feature the iconic action figure, but I'm personally thinking about picking up this 10 years chain tee as it goes really hard, and for $75, this long sleeve is actually really sick as well. So let me know in the comments what you guys think and what you've picked up so far. Now with fall right around the corner, you know Travis would have all of his Ragers covered with some dope winter wear, and we'd see the following zip-up hoodie available for $150, along with the following washed logo hoodie that I think is actually really sick, as I appreciate that kind of vintage faded look. And that would then be followed up by this iconic action figure tee, which will cost you a cool $55, and unlike the other pieces we saw earlier, ships out in 8 to 10 weeks, which is a bit of an improvement over the 16 to 18 weeks we saw earlier. Now with that being said, I do think it's really cool and sick that Travis brought back his original No Bystanders logo, which we've seen throughout some of these merch pieces, and even on this hat right here, which will cost you $50 and is expected to ship within 8 to 10 weeks. Now, last but not least, we wrap up this new Rodeo anniversary collection in true Travis Scott fashion with some novelty-esque items, such as this 10-year street sign that's advertised as being 24 inches or 2 feet in diameter, shipping within 10 to 12 weeks and will cost you $60. And then we'd also see some posters available here, which are a cool throwback to some of the original singles that released 10 years ago, followed by an OG Travis Scott merch item in the form of the Zippo lighter, which you already know your boy has to pick up. Now, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to know what you guys think about Travis's latest Rodeo anniversary collection in the comments. Additionally, if you're interested in learning what the original Rodeo merch looked like when it dropped 10 years ago, I'll go ahead and include a video I did covering this topic at the end of this one. Now, as always guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen, and let me know what you guys think about this latest drop. Personally, I think I might be going broke over this one, especially when it comes to that action figure, as it's been a long time in the making, and as a longtime Travis fan, this is one of my grails. As always guys, thank you so much for cooking with the kitchen. Let me know what you guys picked up. Let me know what you guys would like to see me cover next. Please remember to stay safe out there, and as always, remember, it's lit. Straight up, and peace.